Hello, everybody. Welcome back to today's chat, today's episode. If this is your first time finding my channel, hi, I'm Noria. I like to say that I'm an average everyday gamer who loves video games, specifically RPGs, because of the stories they tell and the stories I get to tell through them, through my characters. I also love discovering new worlds and exploring places and finding codex entries. So if you like somebody who does take their time when playing video games to really fully get all of it, then yeah, you're welcome to the channel. Now, like I said, I'm an average everyday gamer. I do not consider myself particularly good at video games, which means that I most often than not play it on like normal difficulty, maybe a little bit higher on the difficulty on a second playthrough if I'm feeling frisky. But I decided to challenge myself to do the hardest difficulty of a game. Actually, a couple of games. The game I chose for that is the Mass Effect trilogy because Mass Effect is my favorite gaming trilogy of all time. I have replayed it so many times, but I have never done an insanity run, and this challenge has helped me do so. So far, I have completed Mass Effect 1 and 2 on Insanity. I have an entire playlist of it, including the DLCs. I have a playlist for that on the channel if you want to watch me flail and die a ton of times as I try and figure things out. But right now we're doing Mass Effect 3 and we're taking things one step at a time. Yesterday's episode we did Priority Citadel. I missed a really cool gun and I'm really upset because I'm certain that there was a way in which I could have accessed that room. Like I know that there's a button I was meant to find and press and I just kept searching and I couldn't find it and I'm so upset. Um so I missed that and I missed a ton of money. So I do not have as much money as I wanted or hoped, which is also upsetting because I need to get Gyros a Typhoon soon. My boyfriend needs it. Today's episode is not going to have any combat. It's just going to be dialogue. What we're doing is picking up a bunch of missions whilst we're on the Citadel, exploring all the places and everything. So that would be fun. We will start with a conversation with Commander Bailey.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack.
Yeah.
I'm reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the council.
I know.
These are dark days for all of us.
How's your injury?
Be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working.
They shot you in the ass, though.
I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy.
They shot you in the ass, Bailey.
Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action.
In the ass.
Coming.
A few slugs in the ass.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong.
Thane.
Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead and you're still here, Bailey.
I'm telling you.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
Fuck Udina. Always. Citadel?
Could this station be defended?
The internal security breaches have been patched, but we're dangerously low on manpower. We're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
Okay.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected.
The unexpected. Yeah.
Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying and crying.
Everything is. He has like all new dialogue.
Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
Your loved
You
one?
hear anything about your family out there?
Not a peep. Always believed I'd get a chance to tell my ex-wife a few things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And my kids on Earth. I was supposed to visit them. First vacation in years, but I had to cancel when I got promoted.
I feel so sad for him.
Don't give up hope, Bailey.
Don't give up hope.
Thanks, Shepard. I'm really trying not to think about it.
Take it easy.
I'll leave you to it then.
I'm here if you need me.
Okay. Great. Okay, so we've gotten new dialogue from Bailey. I will come back. Udina's office is now going to be unavailable. So is there... Finally!
Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere at the moment.
If you all notice, I've been coming to this...
In shifts on it. But ensuring Citadel systems integrity is just going to take time. If we can get some of their field encryption tools, maybe sample ciphers. I understand. Keep trying.
If you all notice, I keep coming to this fucking ass space because I knew that there was a Cerberus related mission that I could pick up something for a Turian on that spot. I forgot that apparently I needed to complete priority Citadel first.
Active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're a Neotis spouse, correct?
What's
Yes. How did you know that?
We keep identity information on all
Oh.
permanent Citadel residents engaged in formal relationships with Asari. That way, should anyone require diplomatic aid, we can ensure prompt assistance.
It's wonderful. Then you can help me send my daughter back to my wife's family?
I'm afraid, however, that might be a bit difficult.
Damn. The way wars just split families up. It's so sad.
How are we supposed to predict the movements of enemies we don't understand?
Another yes.
Do we have any AI-enabled fragments of Sovereign? Any Reaper code I can analyze? No? Well, then they'll keep outmaneuvering our fleet, and Asari worlds will keep burning.
Okay. News! I made the news.
No replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Danelle Udina,
Fuck Udina.
assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council.
I heard my name though.
Losses are mounting as human colonies Elysium, Tiptree, and Zeus Hope are hit by Reaper forces.
Tiptree, Joker, I'm so sorry.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students.
Yep. I did that. Also, this is the Volos diplomat.
Takes heavy losses. Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Paladin.
Something I helped with. But he's meant to give dialogue so that I can pick up some of the Volos.
Rex stated that his support of the Turians proves that the Krogan are ready to return to the Citadel.
Yes, Ordnance Rex.
Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Selian Nebula.
Damn.
Alliance forces struck back at Cerberus with a daring attack that disabled a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria.
I did that, y'all. I did that. Ugh, I love the news.
Turian Krogan force has landed on a rune in an attempt to retake the Volus homeworld from Reaper forces. Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and CSEC forces have killed the last invading forces.
I helped with that.
Obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers.
What else?
Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
Yes. That's my girl Ashley. She did that.
No replacement has been selected.
Okay, so nothing new. Anyway, you're meant to tell me stuff so I can pick up your people. Okay, so maybe another when I come back later.
Against
Let's see. Nothing.
heavy losses on Mount
No dialogue. No nothing. Okay. So let's see. Presidium Commons. Let's go to Presidium Commons.
Please, 1 moment.
One moment, please. Yeah, we're still going to go to Weta. We're going to go to Weta last because we want to make it to Weta before. Oh, look at the girl with the one with the cheating. Not the one that wanted to break up with her boyfriend or her husband. And the Atari was like, "Girl, I hope it was not for me." Yeah, let's go give the the book of clinics.
It's my money and I'm closing my account.
No.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed, it hurts the war effort.
Yes.
If Cerberus attacks again and takes the Citadel, my money is gone. I'll take my chances on my own. Thank you.
So you're fleeing the Citadel? Running to Sanctuary?
Don't
If you trust the
run to Sanctuary.
stay here.
There are things in Sanctuary.
They couldn't stop Cerberus. What could they possibly do about the Reapers?
Nothing if you take your money and hide.
Have you seen Palaven or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Okay, damn it. Leave the account open.
Don't go to Sanctuary though.
How can someplace like Sanctuary
Exactly.
Safety than the Citadel.
You do not want to go to Sanctuary.
Guess all we can do is hope for the best.
Awesome, I saved your life.
Welcome to Elcos Combine.
Elcos Combine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Yes. More fish.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong.
Just in case you all could not tell.
Exports.
I recovered the Book of Plenix. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Earth Clan. This is a priceless gift.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may help my people remember themselves.
I'm happy. I'm happy that I got to help with that. Yo. This woman is meant to say something. Hold up. Let me go back and come up because I could have sworn she's meant to have.
Please select a destination.
I could have sworn she's meant to have like dialogue. Right? Because she's frozen.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Yeah. Because she's frozen. So I'm like. I'm over here like, girl.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Are you not meant to say something? That is.
I thought of something. No, it can't wait until I'm back on duty.
Okay.
The Hesperia period. Their statues had legendarily accurate Prothean inscriptions.
Oh.
Can we use that?
Okay.
Yes, I know the Athena Nebula is off limits, but this, a classified project, it needs all the Prothean intel we can find.
I'll get it for you.
Reliable pictures, but just think, if those statues had something that can help us even today.
I'll get it for you. Don't worry. So I thought that was the Atari, but apparently it's this one that is frozen. It's not this one that is frozen, it's the other one. Got it. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much.
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
What terrorist bastard?
Care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
Okay. Wounded Batarian. Oh, Spectre Terminal updated. Nice. Let's see. Map. Celia, C-Sec officer, Officer Knowles, and Liara. Okay. Okay. There's nothing here. Because I think that there's a place I meant to pick up like actual side quests. Aha! You, Solarian.
Well, ideally, something
The mounts.
They're good in mountains, immune to toxins, ferociously loyal to their riders. Yes, they'd be ideal. Unfortunately, they were driven to extinction during the Rachni War. So, unless we can engineer something new, growing on toxic wolves will have to fight on foot without support.
Don't worry. Thank you for the information. We're gonna get everything. Okay.
Damn it, another Cerberus trap? Bomb or turret? How many this time?
Oh boy.
Clear the area until you've done a full sweep. You need a way to find their tech and shut it off safely. No, E-Crime still doesn't have anything. The tech they got off the bodies of a few Cerberus engineers self-destructed when they took it apart.
Cerberus engineers.
Except pick up the pieces after another turret guns down a mom and her kids.
Damn.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets.
Oh.
Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little presents Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This
My pleasure. Awesome. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Okay, so.
Gorix wanted for 6 bombings.
6? Damn.
Both humans and Batarians.
He bombed his own people? Why?
These old ain't loyal.
Picked crowded places. Voya, Omega. Doesn't matter to these asshole fanatics who gets blown up.
Okay.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted. Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
What?
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
What is happening?
Didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil.
Oh, the person that they're like, kill him.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Aaron Summers. Oh shoot! I didn't get to change.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
I love to hear that.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too.
Music to my ears.
Contains large scorch marks, 3 fatalities. Entire area shot to hell. Precision shots. I heard the Geth use jamming towers to prevent auto-targeting. If we had tech like that, we might save some lives next time somebody attacks the Citadel.
Okay.
You want my security
Noted.
vids? Bring me a warrant.
You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
True.
Trying to protect you.
Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
People are dying in this war. You don't get to use that as ammunition in your little pissing contest.
Yep.
Thanks, Commander.
I'm trying to find Cerberus spies.
You tried to find Cerberus spies.
I saw the news.
True.
No. Just right. Sorry. I'll go through channels.
Great.
If I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams, the second human spectre, assisted Commander Shepard.
Wait. I thought Liara would be here. She isn't here. Oraka!
Damn it. If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the Obelisk of Karza.
Obelisk of Karza.
Nexus is off limits. I'm not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now.
Oh, okay.
The Obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Prothean language translations, like the Rosetta Stone for Protheans.
I like to hear that.
How much it could have helped us understand.
Okay, Obelix of Kaza. We're adding it to the list of things we want to get. Okay, so hold up. How do I make my way into the CSEC office? CSEC office. Yeah. Talia.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased.
Oh.
I am in your debt.
You're welcome, Talia.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister.
Oh.
To name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think
Oh.
that's a wonderful idea.
Oh. Oh, they're going to, I'm going to get...
Enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
How is the rest taking care of itself?
The drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory.
Exactly.
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
Well,
And how does letting
you know what?
misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
You know, that could be... Huh. That is something to actually consider now that I think about it. Right? Now that I think about it, that's something to consider. Hmm. You know what?
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day.
Yep.
Things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
Until the fucking ass... Until the Reapers show up though. Hello.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers,
Alliance Marines, retired.
Okay.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. C-Sec officer who helped Cerberus.
Trash.
C-Sec caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people.
Mm.
And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
Yeah, but at the same time, any information he gives us with regards to Cerberus could help people. Maybe it would make up for the people that died by having not as much people die afterwards. My guy.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
Yes, you
I
are.
don't like plea bargains any more than you do. But the
exactly.
intel you get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust, Captain Summers.
Oh.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. Thanks.
The way he immediately shaped up.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Yes.
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
Pleasure. Official
saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad.
Damn.
If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
Okay.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy.
Okay, so I need to go to the Spectre office.
I'll let you know.
Got it, got it, got it. Got it. Okay. Nosastrous Sporting Goods. Yeah, but also, where is Liara? Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Yeah, none of the things I want here. But also, most importantly, hold up, let me see. Yeah. I thought they said, oh, oopsie. I thought they said Liara was here. So she's in the marketplace. Liara. Okay, I've seen her.
People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling weapons to everyone on the Citadel, C-Sec will shut this whole place down.
C-Sec couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked.
Accord. You think Accord is going to want more people running with guns right now?
Then I'll go to the wards and sell from the back room at Purgatory.
People are already scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger happy.
Do you know what? The merchant is right.
A bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer.
The commander's right. Maybe if the council organizes a civilian militia with training.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
I just want people to be safe.
I get it.
No, but second-guessing C-Sec isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
Okay, that'd be something.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Agor Munitions. Ooh. Increases damage.
For deals you never see coming.
Yep. I still did not get... I am still looking forward... Supertine Armory. Ah. Okay, so... Liara?
Shepard.
Hi.
Nice to see you. I missed this place.
Oh?
It's good to be off ship for a while.
Nice, right?
Hello again.
Okay, so she has no new dialogue. She's like, girl. She's like, girl. Give me privacy. I've got better things to do. Right now, what we are doing, we are going back to...
You don't want this guy dead. He could lead us to other suspects.
Who's gonna have time to find them in the middle of a war?
Listen, Gorik should be punished in a courtroom where people can see it happen.
I want a society to get back to when this damn war is over.
Okay.
Spectre status recognized.
Yeah, let's go to Citadel. Wait, hold up. Ooh. Citadel embassies. Citadel embassy.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop.
She's so exhausted.
I don't even know where Miota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but...
I can't leave my daughter here alone. I need to send her back to Thessia.
Don't send her to Thessia!
These things are very complicated, and usually take a very long time. It's even worse with everything going on.
Don't send her to Thessia, that's a bad idea.
Sorry.
The Reapers are coming.
Fostering by proxy until her file is processed. There's nothing more I can do.
Accept the fostering by proxy. Trust me, that's the only way your daughter is going to survive. I wish I could talk to these characters and be like, what you're doing, terrible idea, terrible idea. Thank you. Let me see. Typhoon 142,000. Damn. Yeah. Okay, so enable. A Batarian patient named Gorek is located in a makeshift clinic in the temporary refugee camping at Docking Bay E24. He's suffering from undisclosed but severe injuries. Medical staff from Weta Memorial Hospital have provided painkillers, but there is no viable long-term treatment because the Batarian hegemony refuses to share records. No data on Gorek is available prior to his arrival on the Citadel. Asari Huntress weapon permit. Oh boy. Huntress Ayan Tigoni is a patient at Weta Memorial Hospital. She's currently on stress leave due to a mission on the human colony of Tiptree. This is the Asari Huntress, right? This is the Asari Huntress that has PTSD, right? The one that we heard the entire conversation, and you know, everybody can connect the clues, and we figured out that she was talking about Joker's younger sister. But now that I'm thinking about it, because like when she was forced to kill a human civilian to prevent both of them from being discovered by Reaper forces, Tigoni has repeatedly requested a permit to carry weapons on the Citadel. The request has been denied because of Tigoni's paranoia and the possibility of self-inflicted harm. Spectre Authority can override these security measures and grant Tigoni the right to a firearm. I'm not going to do that because, like, her doctors are saying that that is a terrible idea. Why would I use my Spectre ability to, like, authority to go over that in the middle of a fucking war? I do not want to be worrying about this woman. Surveillance authorization. CISEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants in an attempt to find evidence that could incriminate Cerberus informants on the Citadel. Officers have tapped public surveillance feeds but do not have legal access to private security feeds. Spectre authorization would enable CISEC to tap into business feeds without informing civilian agencies. I'm kind of confused because I could have sworn that I was like, oh, you know what? No. Right? Because I could have sworn. I was like, he was having a conversation with the other person, and my ass was like, no, I'm sorry. There is absolutely no way in which I'm giving you, like, without informing civilian agencies. Will that reduce? Well, if I want to do my Renegade Shepherd, I've already, on the surface, calmed down the store owner, so there would be no suspicions. But if, CSEC is able to tap into business fields directly without having to constantly inform civilian agencies. Maybe it might help. Fingers crossed. I'm still not authorizing the fucking ass weapon because, like, girl, you're not like, nah. You could just, she might just commit suicide. I can't deal with that. Like, she has PTSD. That is a bad idea. First, Irene, financial report. This financial report is top level embassy access only. According to financial estimates from First Irune's investment trust, the division of Elcos combined, the Citadel races cannot sustain the cost of the war effort for more than 1 year. Although military spending has stimulated certain market sectors, shortages and rationing in other areas have depressed the financial system. Civilian discretionary spending has fallen except in entertainment areas like escapist vids and drinking. First, Irune is borrowing heavily to provide funds for key functions across the Citadel. But if the war does not end within the next year, galactic financial collapse is inevitable. Oof. Authorized civilian militia. CSEC has fielded requests for a civilian militia to defend the Citadel in the event of another attack. Many CSEC officers believe a militia would benefit the Citadel's state of readiness and improve morale, but they lack funds and clearance for the program. Spectre authorization will allow CSEC to begin training civilian volunteers using funds normally allocated to executive bonuses. Yes, please. Why would you give executives money when, you know, it would help with the defense? Yes, yes. I hope it boosted it. Anyway. So let's open things up. Okay, so hold up. Let me see. Let's see. Map. Anything on this map? No. Commander Bailey. Journal. Okay. Battalion codes. Where is the access point? Ugh. They just said locate the access point, and I'm over here like, yo, what? Like, help me, help me, help you. Help me locate the access point. Help me help you locate the access point. Okay. So, is there any access point? No, that was for the... you, why can't you turn yourself into an access point? Okay. Let's see. If I go back to the... Let me see. Hold up. Let's see. Let's slowly make our way, right? Let's see. Bay 24. Any... Oh, yeah, that's true. Let me see. Oh, I can just return to the Normandy from there. Oopsie.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives.
Okay.
The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Olenby?
No, Private. We are not.
Okay. So,
there was definitely Prothean tech on Garvug.
Garvug.
The Valhalla threshold is Reaper territory now.
Okay.
Prothean tech could help the Crucible.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm aware this is an unsecured channel. Yes, understood. Thank you, ma'am.
Apologies, but don't worry. You use an unsecured channel, but it was via me eavesdropping that I'll be able to find you a solution, so you're good. You're good. Okay, so hold up. Let me see. Sorry. Yeah, Valhalla. Look at all the missions I'm picking up. Like, love eavesdropping on people's conversations. Okay, so there is nothing there. But I do want to hear the rest of that conversation because I think that it's tied to something I can do at the Spectre offices, like at the Spectre office, where I can do stuff with regard. Because I think it's her brother. I think her brother joined Cerberus or something. Okay, so... Oh, no, this is the transit. Okay, let me see. Is there anything on this map? Liara. Yo, where is the fucking ass? Okay, so... Purgatory bar?
One moment, please.
Now
arriving at ward level purgatory.
Map. Arya, Joker, and Cortez. Okay. Ah, the Kuna. Don't worry, I will help you. Don't worry, Elcor. I can help you.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was
She likes
stupid.
you.
I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
No, she sold her stuff to get you stuff.
It's great. It'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Okay, so the soldiers and the girl that was like, I want sexy women.
No, the problem is that our people are terrible at making war. The library at Asha had sacred texts on the ways of the Huntress, the defining works on the art of battle. But the Nimbus cluster has already fallen, and our people are dancing instead of fighting.
I can get that. Jack, baby girl.
Sucks. What have you got there?
Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They got us spread out across Alliance units, reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing. How are they holding up? They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
You look good.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you.
I think so too.
Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine.
Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on.
Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives.
I love it.
It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. Because I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
I love you, Jack. You're welcome. Mwah.
Come on.
What?
Let's dance.
Just can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
And then they dance in the most embarrassing way. Like Shepard.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Yep. Go, Jack! Shake that booty, shake that booty, shake that booty.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah, this place is so clean and squeaks. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why you dragging me here?
You, still got that? Looking for work.
Might as well. What you got?
Mm-hmm. 80.
What material is your face made from? The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing. And what about the hair? It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands. If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it. If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
Yeah, you got it. Let me drink. I want to get drunk so that I can wake up on Arya's couch. I want to get drunk so that I can wake up on Arya's couch. I want to get drunk so that I can wake up on Arya's couch. I want to get drunk so that I can wake up on Arya's couch. Am I singing offbeat? Yep. But is it fun nevertheless? Oh, okay. Dum 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 dum. Hi, Aria. Our expression is like shepherd, girl.
Look who's here.
Hi.
The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my
Yeah,
host.
okay.
On your mind?
Oh, so she doesn't have any new dialogue yet.
I'm sure.
Well, when we get around to Omega, oh shit, that's true. Omega DLC. Ooh. Hey, Steve.
Shepard, you made it. Come have a drink with me.
You're looking happy.
Ta ta
You
ta.
had it right.
Ta ta
Yesterday
ta.
can't change. Tomorrow we might all be dead.
Yep,
Today
yep.
is what matters. I'm not wasting it.
I wouldn't have thought a club would be to your tastes.
You don't have to get all hot and bothered to appreciate graceful dancing. There's an energy here. There's light. And Purgatory serves the best drinks. Here.
To a new day.
Here's to fresh beginnings.
And a better tomorrow.
Oh, my pressure. Do 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 do. Ba da 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 da. I like it. It is great, 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 great. Do 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 do. Ba la 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 la. Do 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 do. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't eavesdrop on your conversation. Hey, Joker.
Look at this. All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How's this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms.
Look at the arms.
If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which,
Dancing?
watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edie?
I approve. The fact that what about you and me, I always think this because it's so stupid.
Interest in eating. It's possible you've overlooked other options.
His expression.
Now that you're considering it.
I've served with you from the day you took command. I'd follow you into hell.
Oh.
But not into my
Yes, because that is inappropriate, Shepherd. Exactly.
Dimension without military ranks, I would rock your world.
Oh!
But in this one, Edie?
Well, yeah. What do you think?
Why not?
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
Life is too short.
But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis and a broken heart.
Oh, baby.
Such a stupid idea.
You deserve.
Right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Ooh,
Yeah,
touche.
yes, I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You're welcome. I am done playing matchmaker. Also, it's so funny to just tease Joker about it because, like, let's be real. The only person right now is. That's why I've always been so weird about, like, dating, romancing either Ashley or Caden because it's inappropriate. Like, I can do it with all the aliens I bring on board because we don't work on the same team. Like, sure, they are temporarily my squad mates, but like, for example, Garrus, I'm not Garrus's direct, supervisor, for example. So, like, things are a bit different. Things are a bit different. Ah. Anyway, let's go back. I want to go eavesdrop on conversation. Eavesdrop on
Have you
conversation.
discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
Talavi. Talavi is like, I got family. I got family. Okay, let's go quickly stepping to go see Thane. Yeah, we need to go see Thane. We're gonna pick up.
We're low on metagel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough volunteers.
Is that something that I can pick up? Oh.
We could declare a cultural crisis. People would have to listen. No, they're not just symbolic. The Asari revere Elune. She wore these rings after learning medicine from a Thane herself. She was like a Dalatress for your people. If we displayed her rings, we'd get more Asari support in the hospitals.
Okay. Oh boy. No more conversation. Thane used to be here, my baby boy. He used to be there, people. Let me see. Yes, Medgel, another increase by 1. Thank you. Ooh. That might seem like a lot of money, but you all do not understand. Oh. Okay, so the PTSD Asari person is gone. That might seem like a lot of money, you all do not understand. But I repeat, we're soon going in to go meet Banshees, and Banshees terrify me, y'all. Banshees, they terrify me more than brutes.
There's got to be something.
I don't know. I knew I could pick up.
Packing, but we're going to lose this patient.
I knew I could pick up stuff.
New treatment plan, we're stuck, and I can't think
I knew I could pick up stuff from one of these conversations.
But I can't think of anything else. Can you?
No. No. No, 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 no. Oh, console. The Bacterian thing.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Nice.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital.
Damn.
Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Okay. So hold up. I could go see Thane, but I want Thane to be the last thing the last person I see before I then go on the ship, because I'm trying to replay it as, Shepard would be so devastated that she wants to just go off the ship, which is of course when she then picks up Ashley. So it's better. Thank you. Let me see. Let me go talk to the. Let's go talk. Yes, let's go eavesdrop on Telani's message.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with
Oh,
Reaper,
that's
Sergeant.
another code.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
Girl.
What combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
What? Outstanding. Indeed.
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy
crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human.
Yep.
Just like the patients at the hospital.
Because it's fucking
So
Balak.
we've got Batarian codes and someone with a grudge against humans.
That is Balak.
Okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
Got it. Let's go to Doc's holding area. Because of course it's Balak. It's fucking Balak.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
To understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
Solik.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
You're not crossing that dock.
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard? Solik Vaz, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
I appreciate him so much.
They say I'd be disruptive, but you could catch a few quick shots for me.
Okay.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
Okay.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
Got it.
I can't really use that. Could you try again, please?
Yeah.
Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
Okay. Do 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 do. Okay.
Great shot, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, human.
Yeah.
We will hold the pillars close to our hearts and persevere.
Good preacher, good preacher. Okay, so let me see. Oh, my shotgun. Okay.
No infection so far.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad.
That's
Take
fine.
down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
Go away.
Nothing to say. You rhymed.
Even what a terrorist's doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Yeah.
Libertarian with someone on Eritop remembers your face.
I apologize for that.
Planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony. Only regret. Don't have the strength to.
So you just started murdering people?
How many did you murder? Don't pretend your hands are clean, you.
My hands are not clean. But I was sorry. I had to do it.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony. I've thought about the people who died, about how I couldn't warn them in time.
It was because of that damn ass scientist. Indoctrination!
Choice. But I'm sorry, if that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy.
Okay.
Unplug this machine. Let me join my family.
The fact that that's a paragon choice. That him dying. Like, you basically assisting him in committing suicide. Medically assisted suicide. The fact that, you know, that is what is considered, you know, a paragon choice. It blows my mind. Oh, the girl.
Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is a safe enough place.
The Gordon team.
If anyone bothers
We kept waiting.
I'll take care of what I can.
Thank
Sure
you.
thing, sir. Thanks.
Oh, it's so sad.
I'm sorry, but that's not quite what I had in mind.
The Reapers when Elysium was attacked, and Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students.
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. Come
Okay. Hey, Kelly.
Shepard, you saved my life again.
You're welcome.
What happened?
Cerberus troopers came through here to secure the docks. They lined us all up. Then, one of them started asking around for me by name.
But they didn't find you.
Their record said I went off-grid. If I hadn't changed
Yep.
my identity, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Kelly. You're welcome.
So many here had to leave loved ones on their homeworlds. I try to comfort them, but I know what the Reapers are capable of.
Yep.
So many here had to leave loved ones on their homeworlds.
The Reapers are trash.
I know what the Reapers are.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC.
Conrad Venner.
What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication. I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here.
Conrad Werner.
Nice.
I recognize James. James?
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. These clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, Lola.
Oh.
Just gonna stand there and watch?
Yep.
You're kind of making me nervous, Commander.
You're welcome, James.
Fill you in, but I think they're afraid of you.
Aha, really?
Killing my mojo here, Jefe.
Okay, fine, I'm leaving.
You just came by. About time.
He's like, girl, why are you stressing me?
Listen, please, we just need more food. I can give you the location of some ruins. Prothean ruins on Gay Hinnom in the Hades Nexus. If you could get past the Reaper patrols, I'm sure you'd find something valuable. That's got to be worth something. Please, my family is starving.
I got you, don't worry. I will help you get it so you can get your family food.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Shepard.
Hello, Balak.
Balak.
You should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
For real?
All I did was stop you at Terra Nova.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago? Sound familiar?
Okay.
Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy.
Right.
Hundreds of our best scientists.
And blame Shepard for that.
And then they became
indoctrinated. Duh.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us.
Yep.
Defense grids were deactivated.
Yep.
Ships fired on allied targets.
Sounds about right.
Were destroyed from within because of you.
Blame yourself.
Enemies throughout the galaxy, and now you've paid the price for it.
We were a proud race, a beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this Citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony. I can't save my people, but I can end you.
Then join us, you dumbass.
You sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people, but what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system.
It was once against the Reapers.
The Reapers showed up. You know that.
Exactly.
Uniting the Krogan and the Turians, we're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people,
you know I'm right.
Our ships are yours.
Good.
Shepard, are you all right? Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
No need.
I want you to put a bullet in his head. We're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Respect your authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
You're welcome.
Are you kidding me?
We got the Batarian fleet. Hey, Thane.
I've assumed full control of the Eclipse.
and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
Nice.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll take that.
Wait, what? Again? Oh yeah, so it's still... Let me see. Hold up. Let me... As y'all can see, there is a lot of missions. Inspirational stories. Code of the Ancients. Prothean Spare. Library of Asher. Nebula Ring. Okay. Where is Conrad? Hold up. Hey.
I have your footage. Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
Ew, 5,000 credits. Solid. That's a lot of money. Thank you. Okay, let's go to Normandy Bay D24. Okay.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D24.
Okay.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off-planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He'd found an organization with lots of pay, benefits. He snuck me a photo of the shiny new armor they gave him. White and yellow armor, ma'am.
Cerberus. Girl. Just because your brother is a dumbass. Let me hold up. Does this mean that it's updated? Does it mean it's updated? Let me see. Does that mean it has updated? Let me hold up. Oh.
My family disowned me when I married Miota. Wanna guess why? Oh my. They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would be to see me.
I understand why you would not wish to send your daughter to them.
Yeah. Your understanding doesn't help me or my daughter much right now.
I'm sorry. But trust me, sending her to Space, although to be fair, not everybody died on Theseus, so it's much better than sending her to Sanctuary, that's for sure. 51. Yeah, okay, so no new codes. Okay, fine. I am so upset. So where is Conrad? Right? Where is Conrad? He's meant to be preaching at the docking bay. At the docking area.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Okay, so hold up, let me see. Map. Oh! Because I was like, so where is he? 24. Sorry. Okay. Oh.
Nope. It's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises.
Oh, poor girl.
Next shuttle was probably just late or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're right. I look forward to meeting you.
Oh. Conrad, where are you? Oh, so many crying kids. Okay. Shepard VI. James. Okay, so where is he though? Oh, Conrad, there you are.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard,
what?
It should be good enough for us.
What?
Oh, Phil.
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Wow, it's great to see you again. I joined Cerberus too.
Why?
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
You screwed up again, baby. I'm sorry.
I screwed up again, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry if I ever accused you of pointing a gun at me when you didn't actually do that. I was really stressed out.
Did you poison the Medigel?
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Okay. But I might be able to help you with whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
Conrad.
I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Yeah.
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology and dark energy integration.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction. Hang on. I have an old contact. Ah, come on, Hossel, help me out. Sorry, the war has him scared.
Hossel? Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher? I did him a favor once. Tell him this is for me.
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe. Okay, he's for
benefit of always doing all the side quests.
Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We need a lot of ancient
Which I collected a bunch of in Mass Effect 1.
Would this collection of Asari matriarch writings help?
Yes. Yes, it would. Okay, it's auto-translating. Let's see. Oh no. The technology falls under an existing...
Which I bought in Mass Effect 1.
I can't actually access the schematics without a license from, let's see, Elkos Combine?
Which I bought in Mass Effect 1.
How did you even? Well, this is great. Okay, here you go. Hope this helps you build that dark energy device.
Thank you, Conrad.
Anyway, good luck fixing the Medigel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
Please do not touch anything.
Weren't you running a shelter for war orphans on Ilium?
Yeah, it was doing well until the Reapers attacked. I ended up spending most of what I had left getting the kids off-world. I'm sorry if that was...
No.
You did
the right thing. Yes, you did.
Thanks.
Oh.
You doing okay?
I'm doing great. Listen, can I ask you something, though? Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
Yep.
We'll defeat them or we'll die trying. There's no other option.
Yeah, okay. Listen, another question. Do you really think you'll defeat the Reapers?
Again?
You just asked me that, Conrad.
Sorry. I like to ask all the questions I can think of, and sometimes I forget which ones I've asked already. I should go.
I do that as well.
Seems this place is hard-pressed for supplies. I think I saw some guys fighting over a thermal clip.
What?
A thermal clip. They stop weapons from overheating. Sorry, just a joke.
Wait, where do these thermal clips come from? I thought weapons cooled down.
They used to. After the Geth attack a few years back, we switched to thermal clips.
Well, that sounds like a major step backward.
It lets guns fire with more power, and soldiers can pop in a new clip instead of waiting for the gun to cool.
Fine.
Them explaining why they changed the mechanics from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2.
Right?
No, the in-gun cooling tech was sacrificed to make room for the thermal clips.
Okay, that's just... You might as well be going back to limited ammunition.
It's not ammunition, Conrad.
I just don't think it's a very good idea.
I'll be sure to let every military organization in the galaxy know that. Did you lose anyone back on Earth?
No. I mean, extranet friends and such. But I don't really have any family left.
What about your wife?
Exactly.
Conrad, do you even have a wife?
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, no. But see...
Conrad, if you have some kind of weird shrine of me, I am gonna be very unhappy.
It's just a poster with a few candles. It's very tasteful.
I love him so much.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station? I mean, people are dying, right?
But I love talking to you, though.
Shouldn't you go repair that medical station? I mean, people are dying.
Control of the Citadel had failed, and sea sacrifices had happened to the last invading forces.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you?
Okay. Do.
I fixed the sabotage. The metagel dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey,
Oh.
That's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey!
You said, hey, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
Conrad! No! He came to save me. Punch his ass.
Shepard, did I help?
Of course you did.
Conrad, you helped.
Attaboy.
I don't even feel anything.
That's because, like, you know, it was sabotaged.
His gun.
Yeah.
It might have looked like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi, Commander. It's me, Jenna.
Yeah.
You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
Once again, benefit of all the side quests.
Here.
Right. Chalik showed me a few little tricks when he had me working undercover. Guess that paid off, huh?
It did.
You saved my life.
I can't believe you were willing to lay down your life for Commander.
Exactly. Both of you should date.
So brave.
Aw.
Oh, the commander and I go way back. Let me give you a hand. I can tell you about it.
Love finds a way.
So many here had to leave loved ones on their homelands.
Yep. Okay. So we're done with the docking area, the cargo hold. We're done with all of that. Let's once again go up to the docking bay. Catch the last of the conversation.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yep.
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Surgeons, you should be...
so much when you're eye deep in husks.
Surgeons, you should not allow her to have that ridiculous notion. Do you want to know why, Surgeon? You pointed it out at the very start. She has absolutely no experience fighting the Reapers. Why would you send her to go fight the Reaper forces? She's not qualified.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
No.
You said it was impossible. How did you pull it off? Well, I talked to a few friends, called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights. I
I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but everything's in order, and your daughter leaves for Thessia tomorrow.
She could surprise. I hope. Fingers crossed.
Thank you so much.
Thessia is about to be overrun.
The time you have left with her, I'll take care of the rest.
She will feel so guilty when that news drops. God, the amount, like, war just devastates and keeps on devastating, doesn't it? It just keeps devastating because consider Private Talavi has requested a transfer to a unit actively engaged against Reaper hostiles. A note from Sergeant Olembe says that Private Talavi is an exceptional engineer, recommending her for duty on the team set to sabotage Reaper processing centers. Spectre authorization will fast-track this request. Hell to the no. This is as bad as the other one with the PTSD wanting a gun. Like, for real though, this is all a setup. This request is a fucking setup. Because of the fact that girl has absolutely no business or skills going after the fucking Reaper forces. Girl, what? Silly wabbit. Silly wabbit. What's a memorial? Okay, awesome. Let me save.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Oof.
Welcome to Certa.
Yeah, we're out of stock for now. Thank you. Okay. I did go in here. Yep. Yeah, you all have talked about the chemical burns. That's where Thane is, and I'll come back to that in a bit.
I understand Palaven is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the Citadel. We
Nice.
can't identify the toxin. We're barely keeping him alive right now. It's some form of neurotoxin. If you could look at our charts.
Don't worry.
Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the administration center made?
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive.
Terrible thoughts to have, but I understand where she's coming from. And Renegade Shepherd would be like, yeah, she can see that.
We swore an oath to help the sick regardless of their economic situations or their places in society. Who are we to choose who lives or dies?
Everyone makes sacrifices in wartime. You'll make yours sooner or later.
I'm sure I will. But I'll do it without betraying my oath or my patients.
Oof.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of
Keppel syndrome. Yes, I know.
At its worst, Keppel syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now,
fellow hero, we're going to get the prayer.
There was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
I'll get more. Give me his blood type.
That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now.
Oh yeah, his
we
son.
did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Koliat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
I'm sorry, Thane. Hi, Koliat.
Shepard. My father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember me.
I know.
Koliat Krios.
I remember you well.
I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Oh, you lose too many people in Mass Effect 3. You lose too many people. Your father's a hero.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Same.
Commander,
I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drow managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
And stab him too.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness.
Kalahira,
whose
waves went down the sun and sand.
Kalahira,
Once you stand from this one and stand him on the distant shore, only infinite spirit.
You speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join?
Sorry, y'all. Okay.
Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and
contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires.
The lover never leaves.
The lover never leaves.
The hungry never starve.
The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira.
And she will be companion to you. She was to me. That was for you.
Why did the last verse say she?
Because that was for you.
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane.
Goodbye, Thane.
You won't be alone long.
I am fucking sending Kylo after you. I promise. I will kill him with absolute delight. He will die soon, and I will take great joy in stabbing him in the fucking side. Fucking Thane Creos. Fucking Thane Creos. Okay. I think with that we're done, at least for the Citadel. As you can see, it's a long episode, y'all. It's a long episode. Having to pick up all those missions and stuff.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance.
Okay, the conversation has started again. Yeah, go to the Ezo mining facility. This is where we pick up Ashley. Hello, baby girl.
Shepard, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down.
Baby
Udina
girl.
offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
Well, that'll be the first and last time I wave a gun at my commanding officer.
Awesome.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
Nope.
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
We shoot at it.
I don't know, but we don't have a choice.
We keep shooting at it.
I wanted to talk to you about that.
What's up?
Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Welcome aboard, soldier.
Permission granted, Lieutenant. Just keep your gun pointed at the Reapers, okay?
Thanks.
Grab a gear and find a bunk, Williams.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And Ash.
Yeah?
Welcome back.
It's good to have you back.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power hungry.
I know.
But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councilor Valorn.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
You know him?
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Yep.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
Good question.
How do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
Cerberus, Reapers. They'll all pay for this war. One way or another.
One way or another.
Gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you.
Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Oh boy.
I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
The Quarians are about to Quarian their nonsense again. I am about to be pissed.
Do you have a moment?
Of course.
A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Adakyachi Monastery.
From what I can tell, they
Banshee.
sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned.
I'm not looking forward to meeting the Banshee.
Directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Adakyachi Monastery. Oh, we have exceeded minimum. We're coming close to maximum point. So let's see. Batarian fleet, 155 units. The once formidable Batarian navy was all but annihilated when the Reapers struck Ashan. The enraged survivors have gathered into a single remaining fleet. Batarian refugees are enlisting by the thousands, desperate for a sense of purpose after the destruction of their home world. Okay, sorry, updated. As the highest ranking officer left in the hegemony, Balak is now the last Batarian military leader. His leadership, drive, and barely contained fury have galvanized his troops. While Balak bears a deep hatred for the Alliance, he will do anything to save his people and has grudgingly joined forces with humanity to stop the Reapers. Updated. Batarian refugees are rallying around the Pillars of Strength, finding courage in its sacred ancient artifacts. In this sacred ancient artifacts recovery. Asari. Ooh, look at them. Now they are here. Science team. Many respected Asari scientists have used their long lifespans to become leading experts in their fields. Asari scholars often gain perspective on how cultural shifts affect society, grasping the larger contextual forces behind new proposal and using this to springboard into hypotheses years ahead of their time. The Asari science team working on the Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy, eager to contribute to its construction. Asari's second fleet. The Asari second fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit and run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activity. The second fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. Asari's sixth fleet. The Sixth Fleet has more dreadnoughts than any other collection of ships in the Asari Navy, and almost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict as any war with the fleet has never remained small. It was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Rachni in the beginning of the Rachni Wars, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony under siege in the Krogan rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious, and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is welcoming sight for any ally when it arrives. The Destiny Ascension. The Destiny Ascension is the flagship of the Citadel fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought unlike any other vessel in the galaxy. Captained by matriarch Lidania, the Destiny Ascension evacuated a council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking guests. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire, but saving the Ascension and the council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the dreadnought's shielding and firepower, committing the formidable ship to the fight against the Reapers. Crucible. We have Dark Energy Dissertation. It's only 5, but that is Conrad doing his best, and I appreciate it. Published years ago by Dr. Conrad Werner, this doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology is a lengthy but intriguing argument that dark energy causes a minute but empirically observable difference in the passage of time. Hotly debated when first published, the paper's theory is supported by recent data. The dissertation emulates several instructions left by the Protheans on how to build a crucible. Dr. Werner found additional schematics useful in the creation of the device. After passing the data on to the Alliance, he added Commander Shepard to the dissertation's list of acknowledgements. Werner! Salarian Third Fleet updated. Now that their egg clutches are out of danger, the Salarian colony Tenoqual is shipping all the materials and weapons it can muster to the Third Fleet. We love it! Turian Sixth Fleet. The Turian Navy has the most dreadnoughts of any known species in the Milky Way. The Turian hierarchy limited production of these ships only because the Treaty of Faritsen strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts due to their destructive capabilities. The Turian Sixth Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet. Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol the space around the Citadel. Now it is ready to fly to areas trying to fight off the invasion. Then we have Seventh Fleet. Updated. Crates of Dextra amino acid Medigel have been shipped out to the Turian 7th Fleet. This resupply will help Turian medics treat potentially fatal wounds. Updated. Recovering. Okay, yes, so we've already done that. Yeah, and honestly, chances of success. I know chances of success are poor. We're not going to do that now. Like, come on. Okay, so let's really, son of a bitch.
Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
That he did.
Come on,
hey,
I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Please, let's talk.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What is it?
What have you got? A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled.
Oh, we're going to go and pick up Jacob.
They were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon.
You were?
Attacked.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home.
You would have been kidnapped, baby girl.
Studies. You were saving me and my family.
Oh.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
Smart girl. I found them.
Yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Atta girl.
Commander?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about Udina. Let's go meet Joker. Joker has thoughts. Joker has thoughts. Yell
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now. So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes?
I work for you.
Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream and evil.
They went back to their Mass Effect 1.
Asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed.
Yeah.
That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review. Commander.
Hi, Jacob. ED.
Hello, Shepard.
Hi.
What's on your mind, Edie? The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah,
did you see the size of that?
Use a gun that fires thresher moths.
The gun that fires thresher moths.
That was a joke. I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating.
The gun firing thresher moths?
Abstract social questions may lead to unreliable answers, so I stayed silent.
I didn't realize this would be an ongoing issue. Let's air it out.
I was considering this. For all their supposed intelligence, the Reapers are more easily destroyed than they think.
Yep.
This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Yep.
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest.
Did you?
It appears many humans did in fact do so.
Yep.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals.
Yep.
Duty, altruism, love.
Thank you, Edie.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
Yep.
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you and Ashley okay? The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well.
Good.
Hello, Shepard.
Hi, Edie.
Commander.
Hi, Joker. Okay, so we're done with the rounds up here. We're going to go to the crew deck. Then we have to go to engineering.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Got it. Thank you, Specialist Trainer. Okay, let's go see Liara Tassoni. Oh no, let me see. Thank you. Look at him. Where's Morden? Morden, Hayden, Morden Solus. I'm so sad. Look at Morden. Look at Hayden. Look at Thane.
Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind. The Citadel almost falls.
Yeah.
And you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Not
Let's see
really.
how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it?
Unfortunately,
At
no.
least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
I concur.
Good to have Ash back. We can always
Just use a friendly gun. Okay. Liara!
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Thank you, Glyph.
Ready for the next mission?
Oh, Leah doesn't have any new dialogue. Audio recording from Councillor Gujer's Senate office. Secretary Phillips, the emergency funds is gone. Sorry, Secretary Phillips. The emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. Councillor Gujer, what about the military? SP, they left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Gujer, did they? SP, yes, sir. Gujer, here. SP, is this a passkey, sir? And an inventory? Gujer, Phillips, I am authorizing you on behalf of the city's Senate to seize any and all ESO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. SP, this looks like private stockpiles, Senate members' stockpiles. CG, I am foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Yes, sir. Oh.
Ready for the next mission?
See,
A pleasure to see you.
there are whatchamacallit, there are politicians who are decent in this world, in this game. Not all of them are fucking Udina.
With you, Commander.
Dr. Chakwas?
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
I'm listening.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me.
But they trust me?
You are Commander Shepard.
Okay.
A hero. You could persuade them.
Okay.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
Of course, Chakwas.
With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Yes! Yes! Sorry. Got a phone call. Dr. Chakwas for the win.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Okay.
Nothing to report.
Y'all are not going to have any conversations? Nothing? None? Nothing? Zero? Zilch? Ooh. Javik? Opinions? Thoughts?
Traitors are the worst form of enemy.
I concur.
In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer
It's always such a bloody solution.
flesh or starve.
Damn.
Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war.
Yep.
Reapers.
I concur.
No others will be tolerated.
Hard agree.
I would like to visit the Citadel sometime.
Oh,
It is
sure.
not infested with traitors. I've heard about the Kaileng human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I would enjoy killing most.
You and me both. You and me both, Javik.
Yes.
You and me both. I would most certainly enjoy killing the fuck out of fucking Kaileng. Ugh. Can you all tell how much I hate Kaileng?
Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus repelled by CSEC. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight.
In the battle space.
Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Sure thing.
Call me up when you're ready for that interview, Commander.
Okay. And then isn't this why she like attempts to flirt with me and I'm like, girl, I am only interested in Garrus for career.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel.
Right?
Lead Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Right? Fuck Udina for real.
Appreciate you checking in on me.
Oh.
Ma'am.
Okay, let's see. No. Assault rifle. La la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Ah, we need so much money for the typhoon. So much money for the typhoon. You know, let's see. I want to see if I bump you up to like a 5. I want to see. Oh, hello, doggo. Doggy, doggy, doggy.
Bad dog.
No, he's a good dog. Shepherd.
Hey, Commander.
Hey,
I knew
James.
Dino was a dirty bastard.
Yep.
But I never would have guessed he was that rotten.
Right?
Wars, loco.
Exactly.
I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
That's what I've been saying.
Slow to trust.
Sure, but what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
Hey.
Understandable, James. Okay, let us see. Weapon loadout. I want to see how the let me see. Yeah. Oof. 152. It might seem like, oh, you know, Naria, blah blah blah. Oh god, look at that damage though. Look at the damage though. And the fire rate and capacity are much lower as well. Oof. You know what? Just because maybe when I'm going next to fight something smaller, I can consider it. But the Simter, yeah, let's go with the Simter, I think. I don't know. I think. Anyway, let's go up to the captain's cabin. Look at my space hamster. Don't come at him. Beep. Baby.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops.
Yep.
A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
Yep.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten.
We are not beaten.
Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
Yep. Here.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties.
Again. She's like, I am exhausted. Stop bringing up Cerberus.
This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong.
Awesome.
Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Let's keep this professional.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did.
Yeah.
Big mouth.
Yeah.
I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Bye. Although technically, if I had responded to your signal, you'd have been like, oh yeah, you're down, blah blah blah. No, I am only romancing Gareth. Game night from Samantha Trailer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer, defecting Cerberus engineers from standard block. There's Shepard. Changing my identity was good advice. Once again, you saved my life. After we last spoke, I overheard some refugees mention Cerberus. They said my name. I freaked out until I recognized their voices. Close friends of mine who have defected in disguise and on the run, just like me. They are talented engineer Shepard who could help with the war effort. I've attached contact information to forward to whoever could use their help. You can trust them. Missing you, Kelly Chambers. Citadel interview. Your cabin from Diana Adlers. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you know the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Diana. Meet me at the bar from Jack. The students are kissing ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out. So we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. Jack, I've already seen her with that. ANN alert, new article on Cerberus. Elysium, an evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew high numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. The shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as arrest. See, this is the reason why it's good to save him and not let Jack kill him in Mass Effect 2. Engage Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Phrygia as a child. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Dolesh Mole from Agent Victor's Commander Shepard. Cerberus just ambushed a Tyrian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Dean Collar. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Pollack myself. Admit they are right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for political crisis that would resolve. But the security of our fleet is at stake. I ask that you investigate Pollack in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office on the Citadel. Regards, Primax Victus. Got a minute? From James Vega. Hey, Commander, just wondering if you've gotten some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat. Vega. Kylang's dossier. Shepard, as promised, here is what we have on Kylang. And then we have forwarded messages. Name, Kylang. Date of Systems Alliance Military Enlistment, November 14, 2172. Age on enlistment, 16. Credentials fake. Tours of duty, 2172. Terminal Systems, Patrol and Reconnaissance, 2173. Exodus Cluster. Patrol and Reconnaissance, reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. 74. Read of Ention, recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Honor. 75. Kitty's Nest Tactical Reconnaissance, accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 76. Received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 76. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Leng's activities after joining Cerberus is 40. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Leng's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Leng is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus's Phantom-class implants. And then Citadel, shore leave. That's the Citadel DLC. Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy to dry dock on the Citadel for much-needed repairs. She's seen a lot of actions lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're all on shore leave. That's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing. Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive, I hear. It's a nice place, Admiral Hackett. Okay, so, of course, we're not doing Citadel until just before Pirateers. For, story purposes, just to enjoy.
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this.
Thank you.
Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way. In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as much fun as real pieces. But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
That's funny. I figured you'd be more interested in a shower.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It's an option.
Well, just give me a moment to grab my things.
The fact that she's having a shower in her underwear. Always boss. Always like, I'm like,
I could get
Mass
lost in
Effect.
here.
Yeah, I know you all do not want to show naked women. That's fine.
Oh, it's like a week's worth of stress is washing off.
Girl, you're in your underwear.
I was hoping to look nice for somebody.
Good for
Hot
you.
date lined up?
Hopefully more than just that. I play for keeps.
Sounds serious.
That depends on whether she's interested.
She's not interested.
Well, good luck. Holler if you need anything.
Oh, will do. Thanks again, Shepard.
You're
No
welcome.
problem. Take as long as you like.
Yeah.
And don't think this saves you from our chess match. Just give me a minute to dry my hair.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, trainer.
Me too.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Of course.
Hell yes.
Invite James up.
I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Music, music, music.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good.
He's like, yo, what?
So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
Are you calling me
I'm
old?
here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
What is it?
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
That they do.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well,
because he's up for
given
it.
all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation.
Which is great, because you are a tank.
The Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again.
You have what it takes.
I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You did the right thing, though.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And that's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Hell yeah.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn
Like,
good
he's
soldier,
a
baby.
fantastic soldier.
Use that opportunity.
When you have him in your party, James Vega.
If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here are still too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
You're welcome.
Anytime.
You're welcome. La 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 la. I just want to confirm that there's no other person for me. Yeah, no more messages. Okay. We can go back. We can come down to the combat center.
Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
You.
Commander.
Wait, what? Yes. I'm just worried that, like, you know, if I don't check that out right now, it would override whatever it is that you wanted to say.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
What's up?
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use, organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here.
Me?
Anything
For real?
we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Love it.
That's like fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could
Bad.
be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit and runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Oh boy.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Understandable. Understandable.
The Reapers.
That he does.
Counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard.
I know.
Don't underestimate him.
He's trash. He killed Thane. I would kill him.
We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Bye, Captain Anderson. Technically Admiral Anderson now, but like, you know. There's an update because of the conversation. Yes. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Alice about the attempted takeover of the Citadel noted Cerberus' tactical mistakes, which improved morale of Alliance ground forces. Ex-Cerberus engineers. Kelly Chambers contacted several former Cerberus engineers, convincing them as a way to make up for their mistakes, to come out of hiding and help build the Crucible. Appalled at how Cerberus has turned on humanity, these Cerberus deserters have thrown themselves into their new task with a passion. Okay, I think that is it. Yeah, there's nothing new in that regard. We are going out. As you all could see, no combat, just me running all over the place on the Citadel and in the ship. And it was a long-ass video. But we finally made it to where I'm going to end today's episode, which is making me very happy. Tomorrow we are going to the Adachiachi Monastery. One, because I do want to pick up that stuff that gives us a discount on goods we can get at the Citadel to make Typhoon even cheaper, you know. And two, because, yeah, I cannot keep putting it away. It's time to face the Banshee, head on insanity, and see how we are going to pass through that. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to end today's episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, for giving me the chance and opportunity to keep you company. I will see you tomorrow with a new video and more Mass Effect. Bye!